Hello people, just a quick update on the aquarium as it's now over a year. I planted it end of May, very end of May, so it's like a year and a couple of months. So I just thought I'd show you how it's getting along. I've had to turn the brightness right down on the phone because the middle lens, which is the one I use, I smashed and it all shattered, and so I've had to peel that off. So now there's no lens cover on the camera. So now bright light just messes the picture right up. So, but if you turn the brightness down on the phone, it's a bit better. But yeah, I'm just going to say about a couple of changes I'm probably going to make, or one at least. The trident, once that got going, and it was a bit of a tank buster. It went up like high, it went right over the boost, it went into the front window, the side glass, the rotor over the back. I had to keep trimming it down. So what I ended up doing was just going all around the runners underneath it and just snipping them so it didn't go any further left, right, back or centre. And then I don't know if it was just because of that or just because of the age of the leaves or what, but now I'm finding myself quite a lot pulling brown leaves out off of it. So I'm guessing, you know, that's just going to fizzle out. So what I'm thinking of doing, I was either going to rip it all off and just put another bit in there, not off of this, just fresh. And then, or, which I think I will do, I don't think I'll get another one, although I love the look of it like that. But what I think I'm going to do is get a sword, some sort of sword up there. So, yeah. I did all the plants that are in there, apart from the cryptocoryne, they've all been in there since day one. I've got the crypts, what are they, beckettii, because I thought, and I'm sure they're one of the smallest crypts you can get. I didn't realise they would get as big as they have. That one I planted a while after because I liked it so much. Got another one, but I ain't bothered about how big they've turned out. But I thought they was going to be smaller, and it's set off. I've got to get rid of them down there, the runners, because I don't want it just overtaking the aquarium. But I love them. I do love them. But they're the only ones that have gone in sort of like halfway through to grow the aquarium since plant out. That is probably my least favourite plant in there. The ludwigia. Just, I know it ain't really that much of a pain in the arse, but it's just the constant snipping it, replanting it, snipping it, replanting it. And once it gets sort of like that height, or like in another day or so, it'll be at the top, and then it just throws everything off. I think it throws everything off as it is. It sort of stops that little triangular, which I really like. And I'm quite surprised how this grows, this boost. Jesus, I keep snipping that back. I've stuck a bit over the back there, and you can see it's all sending out little pink new growth. I might trim that one completely down. I've stuck some in here. I've been pulling the babies, the what do you call them, the danios. You can see them over the back there, look, celestials out. I've been pulling them out, I'm sticking them in there. So I'm going to use that tank now as just for like fry. I did try and get, I don't know if they was, I'd imagine it was the pygmy. There was eggs on the glass. Well, there's one egg, and the rest had probably been eaten. And it wasn't a nyrite snail egg, it was definitely a fish egg. And I don't think it would have been the Otto Singulus. I definitely think the pygmies. But I went to get it and it just fell off my finger and I lost it. But if I get any pygmy eggs, they're going to go in there and all. But possibly the bloody rabbit snails. I stuck about 5 rabbit snails in there because I've got a tub down beside me that's got rabbit snails that keep bloody... They're not like regular, well, they're pretty regular. They're not crazy like most snails, but they do have a lot of babies. And so I've shifted some of them into that. But maybe if I do put the pygmies in there, I'll get them out, them snails, just in case they do eat the eggs. But what else? Oh yeah, where is he? So this tank here, it had my first lot of celestial pearl danios in it when I first started that aquarium up. And they're like 6 years old now. And there was one left in there and I had a couple of guppies in with it. And because I wanted to use that now as a fry tank, I pulled the other fish out. And so I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to move the last celestial out of there because, I don't know, I just didn't want to do it. It's been in there 6 years or whatever it is. And I've been waiting for him to die. As like, not, I don't mean it's, you know, not, I don't want him to die, but I've been waiting for him to die so I can put something else in there. And so, but anyway, so I pulled him out so he don't eat. And look at the state of him. Where he's so old. And let me, right. So this picture's going to be really bad for a second because I'm going to use the. But that's him over there. Look, he's got hunchback. He's got bloody bubble gut. He's got his mouth's like huge. I don't know what's wrong with his mouth. He's happy as Larry, but there he is. He was in that all on his own, and then he was happy though once I stuck him in here and he found the other danios. But yeah, so that one now you can see him all out of shape. He's about, I don't know, yeah, about 6 years old. But he's happy. Yeah, not much more. Oh shit, let's stay with that, hold on. So I mean about the brightness comes, that's it. Can't believe how bright. It could have been the bloody top camera or the bottom camera, but it had to have been the middle camera, the main camera. Son of a... Anyway, yeah, that's it really. Just wanted to give it a year update. So all I'm going to do is change that bloody, well, I'll wait for it to die probably, but replace that with a sword. Unless I get impatient and just pull it out, I don't know. You know, it still ain't bad, you know what I mean? But it's just slowly on its way. And it's the only plant that's I've had trouble with in the way of dying out. But yeah, ja. Love the crypt. Absolutely love it. So glad I've got crypts. But just got to keep an eye on them and keep bloody stopping them runners, I guess. Shall we? Nothing more to say about that, really, is there? Can't think of anything. Oh, I'm going to take that what's it right down as well, that bloody Buse. It's gone mad. It's gone crazy. But yeah. Trying to get some more chili raspberry. There's chili raspberry in there, but unfortunately, I did say before, like, but when I first got the aquarium and the fish, I didn't realise, and I weren't wearing my glasses, my eyes are knackered now, so anyway, I was doing a water change, not long after getting these new chili rasboras, and I didn't realise they was all swimming around the top, and as I'm jugging out the water into me bloody like bucket to, you know, I didn't see, I swooped out the chili rasboras and flushed them down the toilet. So there's one poor sausage swimming about in there on his own. So I want to get about, well, I don't know how many, but I want to get a bunch of chili rasbora. Anyway, ramble. What's it now though? The crazy, right? So all these, what do you call them? Shrimp. They all started off in this aquarium. This aquarium's this was like a little, like years ago, this was a little, like, what do you call it? Like a Dutch style. But anyway, I got two chilies, fuck me, two shrimp from the fish shop, and a nyrite snail, and then one, there was a baby that accidentally got put in with me, two shrimp, so I got one free. Anyway, and then two shrimp is what's happened here. This is absolutely full, and this is absolutely full. I think what it is my water is hard, really hard, and I think they just absolutely love it. And this thing down here, this little pond, yeah. Oof. Turn the light off because it's bloody. That's full of me. That Anubias used to be in that little tank. That was a little, what do you call it? 1-2 grow pot, little tissue culture, and that was in the first little tank. And I've given cuttings away. There's a little cutting in there you can see, but holy, I've given so much of it away. That's like 5 years growth, plus I've given like double away, or 6 years growth, sorry. Crazy. Let's turn it back off again. And all I've been feeding that tank is the old TNC Complete 2 mil every day. But yeah, anyway, that was a bit of a ramble, sorry. Anyway, little update on the aquarium. See you later.